Hey everybody, welcome to Holy Roller Guitars. I'm Holy Roller, that's my nickname. This video was and is a hard video for me to make. It's my story about how I became legally blind, or vision impaired as I like to call myself, vision impaired. Just to let y'all know, I get around with my left eye walking. I see close-up things like the tablet with my right eye. My vision is 2250 with my left eye and 2400 with my right eye. I want to tell y'all where I'm at right now with my eye health. With my eye health right now is 1, I have photophobia, which is sensitivity to light. That's why I wear these sunglasses. So if there's any sunglasses manufacturers out there that want to work with me and sponsor some sunglasses, I'd greatly appreciate it. Number 2, I have to take drops for my glaucoma pressure. I have high pressure in my eyes, so I have to take that morning and night. So that's where I'm at there. So with my photophobia, if I go out, I wear my sunglasses. We go out to eat. Sometimes I wear my sunglasses, face away from the window, so I'm not facing the sunlight. Because here in Texas, you know that sun is bright. So whenever we go to an eye doctor or anything like that, sunglasses are always on. I want to tell you a short bio about this guitar channel. So with this guitar channel is I want to review guitars. I want to review basses. I want to review amps. I want to review pedals. I want to review bass amps. Probably something to do with piano if I get into back to playing piano, because piano was my first instrument. I only went to about 3 classes though, and then got electric piano with the lights on it and learned how to play. But that's for another story. So that's what I want to do with this guitar channel. So if y'all can help me get to over 1,000 subscribers, y'all can help me to get to over 4,000 watch hours, I think. That'll help me to become a partner, and I think that'll help me to be more visual in the YouTube realm of things. But if y'all can just share my guitar channel, I greatly appreciate it with your friends or family if they're into guitars, and just help me grow this YouTube channel. So that's what I want to do, so I can review different brands of guitars, not only Fender and Epiphone, but other brands, even if they're Amazon brands or even if they're other brands that that are out there. This is just what I have and what I can borrow from friends that I have been reviewing. So I greatly appreciate everyone that has subscribed to the channel, but please help me to grow even more. Where I'm at and how I got to where I'm at right now. How I got to where I'm at with my vision is May 8th of 2020. I had a severe retina detachment. I was at work. I did a task at work. After that task, I noticed this little white ring bubble in my eye. It was right before lunch, 10 minutes before lunch. And I called my wife and said, hey, this is going on. She told me, hey, call your eye doctor. Called my eye doctor. They called me back while I was eating lunch at work. They told me, hey, he's booked for the rest of the day. He can see you on Monday. Well, Saturday came along. I was here at home in this room watching TV, and my vision started going black from the bottom up. When that happened, I ended up calling my wife, tell her what was going on. And then I called my mom, told her what was going on. Then I called my doctor. My eye doctor told him what was going on. And the eye doctor said, call the hospital because you need to get this checked out. At this time, half of my vision was black in my eye. So I couldn't do anything there because I called hospitals that they didn't have any eye doctors. And I called my work safety officer, and I told her what was going on. And she said, well, get yourself taken care of, and we'll figure it out what we're going to have to do. No hospitals were open, so called my doctor, told him, hey, no doctors are in at the hospital, so what do I do? And he said, go to my office. I'll meet you there in 20-30 minutes. I wasn't able to drive. My mom had to come pick me up at my house and then drive me to the doctor's office. While at the doctor's office, he told me you have a severe retina detachment. So if this is your eye, this is your center vision, like your black part of your eye in the middle. My retina detachment went from here, and it went like a C all the way this way. Well, over here, it barely missed to where it got to the center vision. That's only by the grace of God that it didn't get to my center vision, because if it would have gotten there, I would be permanently blind. And I believe that's where the path where I'm at in life right now is only by the grace of God. That's why I want to do the things that I want to do here. So Tuesday, after talking to the specialist on Monday, I was able to get into surgery. Surgery took about 3 hours from 8 to 11. COVID was going on, so they kicked me right out of the hospital and told me to go home. In the surgery, what they did is they did laser surgery to my retina, and then they put stitches over where the laser was at to make sure everything was going to be held in place. They put silicone oil in my eye, and then they put a spiral buckle. Spiral buckle is like a thick rubber band on my eye. So if this is the side of your eye, the spiral buckle goes here in the middle, like so, and it pushes on your eye. So instead of it being round like this, it's pushed. So that way the retina can be pushed against the wall and your eye can heal. So that silicone oil had to be in my eye, and while it was in my eye, I had to lay flat. So I had to lay flat for 2 weeks. Well, 2 weeks turned into 4 weeks. Had to do this. During that time, when I went to go see the doctor that week that I had my surgery, I said, "Hey, doc, can I play my guitar?" And he says, "If you do play your guitar, then put your head down like this." So I think it was a few days later, I got the guitar and I started strumming the guitar like this. So I was playing Walk by Faith and I couldn't make it through the song. I started crying, and emotions got to me. I'm going to go through this part a little bit more quicker, but I've had 8 eye surgeries. So there was May that started everything. November came along, doctor said, okay, 7 months been going on, we're able to remove the silicone oil. Well, when they removed the silicone oil, they removed that spiral buckle and they took everything out. My eye, instead of being this way, it was round again. Well, by it being round again, my retina got pulled on and I got another retina detachment. The doctor said, this is a week after my surgery, said, hey, we're going to wait 3 months and then we'll operate. I didn't like the sound of that. Went to my eye doctor, told him what was going on. He didn't like the sound of that, so I got referred to a new specialist. That specialist was able to get me in December into surgery. I saw him, and there was a whole ordeal where I couldn't see that doctor. I had to see another doctor, and then they were able to get me into surgery because this was right like at Christmas time. My surgery happened on December 31st. They did a surgery where they put oil in my eye that pushes on my retina, and I believe they put a spiral buckle back in my eye. 2 weeks later, they took out that oil because it's only supposed to be in the eye for about 2 weeks. They did that. A month later, I started seeing cloudy, so I had cataract, had to go see a cataract specialist. That doctor told me, hey, the whole thing going on with cataract surgery is the doctor told me, would you rather have distant vision or close-up vision? I said, well, I'd rather have distant vision because I was thinking I was going to be able to drive again, because my doctors were saying, well, maybe after your eye heals, we can get you bifocals. So little did I know that the lens that they were going to put in my eye for distant vision was only going to be for distant vision, which, makes sense, right? But I wasn't going to be able to put glasses over that lens. And I think the doctors thought I was going to be able to, because they told me after each surgery, you're going to have to wait about 6 months, and then we can talk and see about getting you prescription lenses. Well, that never ended up happening, because in April, I had another retina detachment. So a retina detachment there. June, I get a letter from my work saying, hey, you need to return to work. It's been over a year. They were trying to work with me to extend my time because I knew I just had surgery and I wasn't working with corporate. So send me a letter, hey, if you don't come back to work in June, I don't know, maybe it was June 8th, we're going to terminate you. That's not the only thing that happened. My wife was in the process of having neurosurgery and getting her surgery scheduled. Well, they scheduled it for the 3rd week of June. So I called HR, told them, hey, this is going on. My wife needs to have this surgery for brain surgery. What can y'all do? And they said, okay, we'll talk to corporate. Well, after we had scheduled everything with my wife, then I found out I had a retina detachment and I needed to have surgery again in June. The doctor wasn't able to get me in until the 4th week of June. So I called back to work and I said, look, another thing happened. I need to have another retina surgery because I have a detached retina. So can you extend my health insurance to the end of the month or not terminate me to the end of the month? So we were able to get that taken care of. So my wife has surgery the Friday, the 3rd Friday of the month. I have surgery the 4th Wednesday of the month. On that Friday, the 4th Friday of the month, I had to go and turn in my paperwork, my uniform, and my badge. I decided to sell my Jeep. It was a dream vehicle of mine. It was a Jeep Grand Cherokee. And when I went ahead and sold that vehicle on that Friday, I felt like, okay, well, I don't have that anymore. I can't look forward to driving. It was bad. It was, I don't have words to explain it, but that was just a difficult month. Being looked at by my doctor and everything. In August, I had another ordeal go on with my eye. I had the vitreous haze, they call it. And I was like, oh, I hope it's not another cataract and that, but it's not a cataract. It's just haze that they need to just surgically remove and your vision will be more clearer. That was my last eye surgery. So 8 in total. So that's my surgery talk. Currently where I'm at right now is I need steroid injections every 3 months. So started off every 4 weeks, 6 weeks, 8 weeks, trying new drugs. So they put a needle in your eye and they put steroids in there. And it's difficult because the newest one that I'm taking, it goes like if this is the side view of your eye, the needle has to go in between your eye and I'm guessing the retina, and their steroids get put there and it strengthens your retina. I'm not 100% sure how this works, but the doctor that I have, he's taking really good care of me right now. And so yeah, that's currently where I'm at, getting steroid injections every about 3 months and taking drops and just living with my light sensitivity. And this is where I'm at. So if you have any more questions, you can email me. I'll leave it in the description. And if y'all want to talk to me or leave a comment, y'all can. Please, if y'all got to the end of the video right here, please put God is good all the time in the comment section for me and leave a thumbs up. I hope this brings you a little closer to what I'm going through and what I want to do for this guitar channel. So please help me grow this guitar channel. I look forward to many more videos, so please stick with me. And God bless y'all. I love y'all. You know, Jesus loves you first and foremost. Please pray for our country, for our troops, for our police, fire departments, everyone that takes care of this beautiful country that we live in. Please take care of one another, care for one another. God bless. Peace.